Cable crunch. I'm going to argue with you right now for all you internet people that love to troll. Cable crunch, the way that I perform it, is not a crunch. It is more like anti-extension, okay, of the spine. That's why the abs really get taxed, is because you're trying to keep a neutral spine the entire time. The next thing people come back and they tell me is, you're working your hip flexors. So what? Hip flexors and abs in many things work together. Okay? It's not a bad thing. In fact, I get told by a lot of the people that get sent to me from physios and chiros, hip flexors are weak. Sometimes we need to separate the hip flexors from the abs in certain drills. And I've done a whole series on that stuff myself. But cable crunch, if it's not a body saw, okay, which I have a video for, it's cable crunch. Those are my two go-tos for rectus abdominis. Okay, it's six-pack muscle and bulking it out enough. I've had years of back pain. I don't like spinal flexion when it comes to the cable crunch. It kills my back. I just don't like it. I don't like it for my clients. The cable crunch I can control a lot more. But again, I will admit, it is not a crunch. So, setup. Most important thing is I'm back quite a ways. My toes are gripped. This is going to be brought to the back of my head. I'm going to go straight down. When I pull straight down, the cable pulls me straight up. Then I can find a rhythm that's up and down. Okay. The reason why I like the cable crunch, I actually learned this from AST's Max OT program. It's the first time I learned to use it that way. Fantastic exercise. I've used it ever since. That's 10 years ago. Allows you to use an excessive amount of weight if you're looking for an exercise that's going to stop you by 15 to 20. Okay, because crunches won't do it. So, anybody that tells me this doesn't work their abs, here's the setup you need to fix that. You need to know how to round your spine. Okay, this way and that way. I need you to round it that way and try to keep it that way the entire time, or at least flat. Never let it go into extension. So, I'm going to grab the handles. I've got the entire stack on there. Toes gripped. Tuck my pelvis. I'm going to hold it on the ground. If I cannot hold that on the ground with an arch in my back, the weight is too heavy, or I shouldn't be doing that exercise. Again. Hold for a second. I go up, same spot, up, same spot. The reason why it's working rectus abdominis so hard, and yes, the hip flexors, is because when I'm down here, the cable wants to do that to my back. It wants to collapse and extend my back. Rectus abdominis holds me flat and neutral. Here's what it looks like for a set. First time you do that, this is going to hurt like a bad boy.